What is going on, everybody? It is me, your boy Perucho. We're back with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. Today's Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, we are going to be going into the Supreme Magnificent Battle the Tree of Might edition. And in this stage, we're going to be trying to complete, I think, at least 2 missions as well in this stage. Dude, I don't know why I didn't have the missions prepared up in here, like if I like completed all of them for this stage. But no, there's one mission that we haven't completed here, dude, and that is freaking to complete this without using a support item. Well, one of the main reasons, the main reason I used the support item that I used in this event is because I did needed to complete the panel mission too, actually, and it was to use the ripe of fruit, I think it was, to complete this mission. And I'm like, hey, might as well just using it here, dude, because I do need to use a support item to complete this event, because or this stage, because I think and the mission I'm also completing here requires you to have like at least a team full of what's it called, movie bosses team. So that's why I brought on here. I'm like, okay, dude, I think we have a pretty decent chance with this team, especially if I use that riper fruit at the for the beginning to build up freaking raffle Broly right there, as you can see the first slot. I mean, his attack stats not looking too crazy. I did honestly think he was going to defend much better than what he took right now. But obviously, I'm pretty sure it's due to the fact that, we haven't had any stacks yet. And we don't have this guy like at least a 79% or like at least 90 to get like some extra defense in his kit, right? But whatever, that's fine, dude. The one thing that's definitely going to be mattering right now is as long as we could get the attack that we need, dude, in the final phase of this fight, because yeah, it's gonna be a pretty brutal one. But also, yeah, dude, as you can tell, this video is gonna be going much quicker than the last one, dude. As is like what, 6 minutes less than the last one. But yeah, here LRSTR Broly doing a decent amount of damage, dude. I was praying that this guy does not finish off this Goku, dude, because like I definitely want to start off the next fight, the next phase in this rotation exactly, and use the ripe fruit again. To be, I wish that super attack went towards the other Broly, dude, because he would have gotten an extra attack and defensive 20% stat, but. Whatever, that's fine. But yeah, since this guy didn't finish off the Goku, that is amazing, and I had a feeling that this Freeze is not going to be having enough power to be able to take this guy, even though it's like a 25 million, despite not receiving any sorts of attacks, right, towards it, because he built up attack power. But yeah, alright, so we got this fight coming up for us here. I think the main thing that matters is as long as we're able to pair up the Beerus with the STR Beers and Whis, but sadly it did not work out the way I wanted to. But hey, I'm just super happy that we were able to get this mission done, because guys, you have no idea how many tries it is. I think it took me like 10 plus tries, or maybe even 15, dude, because just, dude, the amount of like bad rotations. Honestly, I could have probably beaten it like 2 other times if I played my cards correctly. And dude, it was so sad, because one of the fights, I think this guy only had like a bar of health left, and dude, it was just bad. I was so upset of the things that turned out. But also, one of the main reasons I kept losing the fight was because of the freaking STR Beers and Whis, dude. They just was not dodging the super type that this guy was doing, his AoE super type. And I was like, dude, why are you not dodging them? You have a high chance of dodging the attack. But whatever, that happens. But yeah, here, activate that support item again. Use the active skill for Broly Raffle, even though he probably could have built up more attack. But I'm pretty sure, like I said, I'm trying to one-turn this guy in this one rotation, bro. I'm like trying to, just get the hell out of here, dude. But surprisingly enough is that, like, I thought this rotation would be the rotation to be able to get this job done. But it clearly isn't, dude. We have another 2 rotations to go. So yeah, here, definitely thankfully we're getting extra attack and defense from the super attack there. Yeah, that I knew that this guy was gonna be able to tank, because I was in this spot before with the same support item here. So yeah, whatever. Yeah, receiving all the attacks doesn't really matter. I wish there was like more super attacks coming on our way. Like, well, not AoE super attack, dude. Like, thank you Goku, that your super attack is an AoE super attack, which I mean, I guess it makes sense, because this ATK is actually AoE super attack, right? But yeah, there. Here, I was like praying that Broly can do freaking additional supers, bro. Because oh my god, man. Like, as you can see here, back to back to back to back, it was just normal after normal after normal. And I'm like, dude, please give me the super attacks, bro. And not only does it stack him up, but he's gonna be doing a decent amount of freaking damage, dude. But yeah, I mean, here, yeah, now he's gonna be doing a decent amount of super attacks, which I mean, it does get a decent amount of damage done towards this Goku, but. Dude, we have to survive like another rotation in the AoE super attack. I mean, I kind of had it in mind what I was gonna do, because although yes, the Frieza, I mean, I don't know how well they will do it here. Well, oh my god, now I'm going all over the place. But the main reason why, like, I was kind of slightly annoyed in this first rotation of this phase is because of the fact that that when I was reading the boss just for this Goku, I was like, oh my god, dude. So that's why I just gotta like literally try to beat this as fast as I can. I also didn't say what missions I completed, but also, you know what I didn't say is, how are you guys doing there? Hopefully all you guys are doing fan freaking tastic, dude. That is the most important thing of any of my freaking videos. But anyways, the last phase of the Goku, I might as well go over his stats. His HP is 330 million. His attack is 2.4 million. His defense is 2 million. And then he attacks at least 8 times. He does 2 super attacks, which is super annoying, dude. But I think he always does a super attack in the first slot, which always pisses me the hell off, dude. But yeah, his he reduced damage received by 70%. He can't be stunned. He could be sealed. Oh, I didn't know that. What the hell? But you cannot reduce his attack and defense. His attack increases up to 200% on the third turn for the character's entry turn, and then you can reduce this guy's attack power minus 3% with each attack he receives, but then it resets every rotation, which is kind of annoying. Also, let me explain my strat here. So the strat that I was thinking about going here is to just use the active skill for both Golden Freezes to have them be have a high defense to be able to tank the super attack that's gonna be coming our way, because you know this super attack that's in the middle slot is an AoE super attack. So I was like, dude, okay, we definitely need to, you know, have these guys' defense at least to a decent level, right? So I mean, although it is not the highest that it could be, but I think the extra 400% defense should be able to help them, like, you know, receive whatever attack is coming on their way, right? Also, I was praying that more attacks was or more what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, more attacks were coming in the first slot, so that last and the freeze and the last slot could do more damage, but slightly they're all over the place. Yeah, because my luck, you know, they just want to screw me over, but thankfully they didn't in this run, since we were able to freaking complete this fight. Also, this beer is going to get us some extra damage since he is able to, you know, counter the super attack that Goku does. Surprisingly, I was surprised about that. And for the Broly too, actually. Alright, but continuing on, this phase, the AGL Goku, he has 1.1 billion HP, his attack is 1.8 million, his defense is 2 million, he does 7 attacks per turn, and he does at least one super attack per rotation, dude. And, you know, as you can see, we're doing it right here. Thankfully, double digits here, we're able to counter this, so that's going to get us a little more extra damage, and then the other freezes are obviously going to be able to tank that. But yeah, cost damage to all enemies, he does 5.4 million, and then his skills is he reduces damage received by 70%. You cannot stun this guy, you can't seal him, you can reduce his attack power. Oh yeah, like I think, wait, hold up, I think we see it right here. Yeah, I'm surprised that we're able to do that. But yeah, you can reduce his attack power. What's the other thing I'm looking? Oh, you cannot reduce his defense though, and his attack increases by 50% per turn, dude. That's the part that was scaring me. So that's why I was like, dude, we have to complete this fight as fast as we possibly can, because I'm not trying to dilly-dally around and have this guy be at a scary attack stat. I think after this rotation, his attack is like at a normal base. Like, yeah, you see how it's like the symbol is like his attack power increasing. But yeah, here at this point, I was like, okay, dude, the one thing that is scaring me right now is that, dude, if that's first slot attack and the first slot is a super attack, we're screwed. But thankfully, it wasn't. And I'm praying to the gods. I'm like, dude, please, we need as many super attacks as we can, bro. This is like our last shot, bro. If we don't complete this right now, God knows how many attempts gonna be able to take to be able to complete this fight. So I was like, okay, we got an additional super. I don't know. I think we got like 2 more normals or 3 additional normals here, which, like I said, pisses me off, dude, because we're not getting stacks. All the missing stacking attack power that we get. Oh, never mind. We got another one here. But yeah, all the stacking power that we're missing. Yeah, it sucks. But dude, the amazing clutch that literally I was like clenching my butt cheeks, bro, because of the fact that, yeah, this is an additional normal, is if the next attack is a super attack, dude, I mean, yeah, if it's a super attack, we have to rely on the Broly to just do a crazy ton of damage, dude, because it has to like legit just one shot this guy. Because if it doesn't, yeah, right here, I think this is the last attack. If it doesn't, that's it, we're screwed, because everybody else is gonna get you know, annihilated unless they dodge it, right? But yeah, here I was like, dude, nah, it's over, dude. It's not enough. And then here, boom, dude, 80, almost about 80 million. I was like, holy hell, dude, we finally got this done, man. Oh my god, dude. If the super attack came on the second slot, actually, yeah, we would have been screwed over, because the STR Broly would have had to try to tank that. And dude, yeah, I don't think that guy was gonna be able to tank it. But yeah, the mission that we also completed here was to complete it within a certain amount of turns, which is 7 turns, completed with movie boss category and completed it for the first time. But yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out, everyone.